Today I'm going to be answering some of my most frequently asked questions as a YouTuber. Let's dive into them. Alright, I want to kick things off with a very good question here. What made you passionate for YouTube and who's your favorite YouTuber? It can't be you. Okay, I'll start by answering my favorite YouTuber. It's the Stradman. He posts car content and honestly, he's probably the reason why I started YouTube. He made me really inspired to start my own channel. You know, growing up, I watched him. And now that I'm kind of a bit older and I was able to make my own videos a few years back, I've just continued since then to post. So honestly, what made me passionate was my favorite YouTuber. By the way, I do love cars, so a lot of these responses and questions will probably be about cars. But the next question is, if you could have any car for free IRL, what car would it be and why? Okay, I would probably take a Koenigsegg Agera RS, just because even if I had the money, hypothetically, to buy a Koenigsegg Agera RS, which who knows if I could ever be able to afford a car that expensive, it's so much money. But let's say I did. The chance to even find one for sale, especially in a spec that you like, could be nearly impossible because of how rare the car is, so I would probably take a Koenigsegg Agera RS. Alright, this next guy actually has 3 questions for me. First question, do you have any pets? Yes, I actually have my dog right here. I just got her for the video, so this is my dog Taylor. If you didn't know, yes, I have a pet. Second question, what's your dream car IRL? Honestly, I have like 2 dream cars. I call it my realistic dream car, I think I could obtain in my lifetime, and then my unrealistic dream car. So realistic dream car, probably a Lamborghini Aventador, either an SV or SVJ in blue. Unrealistic dream car, probably a Koenigsegg Agera RS in blue. We've kind of been over the Agera RS, I would take that. And then third question, how are you liking the new BMW you got? If you didn't know, I got a BMW recently. I'm loving it, man. I don't drive it too much yet because I don't have my license. I do have my permit though, so I can drive it with an adult in the car. So I'm enjoying it so far when I drive it. This next question asks, what's your weekend schedule like? Okay, that's actually a good question. So honestly, for me, my weekends change like week by week. You know, the schedule could be really different for me every week, to be honest. But for the most part, I try to get a few videos filmed on the weekend. I'll try to, you know, get one Forza video for my Forza channel. I'll try to get a few shorts filmed, and then I'll get my main channel videos filmed as well. And then occasionally I'll make special videos like where I go to a car show, make vlogs, or I'll do a video like this for this new channel I'm working on, Carter IRL. So that's basically how my weekends look. This next question is, do you have a little brother? So I do not have a little brother. I'm an only child, no siblings. But I did a video one time where I joked that I had a little brother, and for some reason, a lot of you guys believed it, even though in the intro, I literally said he's not my little brother. People just compare me to him all the time because we look similar. But yeah, no, I do not actually have a little brother. Okay, this next one says, what is your dream 3-car garage? I really like this question. Obviously, I love cars. So, dream 3-car garage, we gotta have that Koenigsegg Agera RS in blue in there. We gotta have a blue Aventador. I think I'll take... Ooh, you know, it depends on the day. Like, sometimes I like the SV better, other times I like the SVJ better, but today I'm feeling SVJ, so I'm taking a blue SVJ. And then the third car, okay, we need some kind of daily, so probably like a blacked out Maybach. That would be sick. That's the dream 3-car garage, I guess, right there. What is my favorite video game of all time? Now, this one might be a shocker, as I do make a lot of gaming videos on my channels, but I don't actually like video games. I used to when I was younger and started the channel, but over time, it gets repetitive. You know, obviously, if I'm playing the games every day to make videos, I don't actually enjoy them. But if I had to pick one, I would say Driving Empire, just because of how much success that game has brought me personally. All right, this next guy's asking 2 questions. How much Robux do you have and what app do you use to edit? Obviously, I'm a Roblox billionaire for sure. I have 1 billion Robux, if y'all know what I'm saying. And then the second question, what app do I use to edit? I actually use Filmora to edit. I should probably be using Premiere Pro, but I just personally, you know, I learned how to edit on Filmora, so I wouldn't say it's as good as Premiere Pro. I would say Premiere Pro is the best editing software, but Filmora, just because I have 5 years of experience on it almost now, I just never bothered switching over, so that's why. This next one says, how old are you? I'm currently 15, but I will be 16 this month. In a few days, I'm actually turning 16. This next question is, how do you make thumbnails? Okay, so thumbnails on YouTube. Kind of a tricky one here because it takes a lot of time and dedication to get good at them. Thumbnails are honestly my favorite part of YouTube because they're the thing that people see first. They're what you're presenting yourself. It's like a nice outfit. How are you presenting yourself to the people when they first see you? That's what I think of thumbnails as. And I personally go ahead and I'll hop on this app called Photopea, and I'll put a photo in there, add my text. I'll brighten up the photo, you know, make sure it's very bright, very colorful. And then I'll add a little red arrow in there as well. And sometimes I'll add a few other effects like headlight glow, and occasionally, depending on the video, I'll add a few more different things. And depending on your style of video, thumbnails obviously could be very complicated, very easy, very different than what I've just described to make. But that's basically how I make my thumbnails personally. Okay, this next guy had 3 really good questions for me. He said, how tall are you really? What motivates you to make content? What's your daily routine? Now, for the daily routine, okay, I'll actually be dropping a video on here, or it might have already came out before this one. I don't know which is coming out first, on my daily routine as a Roblox YouTuber. So stay tuned for that, or if you haven't seen it and it's already out, check it out. Second, what motivates you to make content? Personally, what motivates me, if I'm gonna be for real, it's cars. I make videos on YouTube so I can be able to purchase nice cars one day. That's my big goal. I want to get a Lamborghini by 20. That's the main goal right now. I'm grinding out until I get a Lamborghini. That's what we are doing here on YouTube. That's the goal. The goal is to get a Lamborghini. So I have 4 channels. I pump out videos as much as I can, and that's literally the motivation. I want a Lamborghini. That's the current motivation. How tall are you really? Okay, so how tall am I? I honestly don't know. I haven't been measured in a year, but from what I guess, I'm thinking 5'10 to 5'11. I mean, I'll stand up right now, and you can see I'm pretty tall. It's kind of hard to tell, but if I back up a little bit, we can see here I'm fairly tall, I would say. But yeah, hopefully, you know, that answers the question. I think I'm 5'10 to 5'11-ish. Okay, this next question says, how does it feel to have over 60,000 subscribers? Now, you might think it feels crazy. I might be like a celebrity. You might think I feel like that. Honestly, it doesn't feel as crazy as it might seem. I honestly feel like a normal person who goes home and then I just do YouTube as a job. It feels like a little job I come do. It honestly doesn't really feel real, like the subscribers. Like when I had 1,000 subs, I probably would have thought someone with 60,000 is like a god, as some crazy celebrity. But honestly, it doesn't really feel that insane because there's people out there with hundreds of thousands, and I'm sure when I'll get there, I'll still feel small because there's people with millions. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I still feel small. I still feel like I need to grow my main channel more. I need to keep on grinding, and it honestly just feels motivating to know I got this far and I can get further. I guess that's the best way to put it. This final question is, what is your dream car and what inspired you to start YouTube, and what is your plan for channels in the future? So kind of a 3-in-1 question. Well, we already know my dream cars, the Aventador and the Koenigsegg, but what inspired me to start YouTube? We've been over that. Stradman, he inspired me. And then what is your plan for channels in the future? Ooh, honestly, I have to think on that one. Okay, so the plan for channels in the future, I want to continue my main channel content. I don't know if I would expand the main channel a bit. You know, we do Driving Empire and occasionally Vehicle Legends on there right now. So we're keeping that channel, Carter the Car. Carter, what is that other one called? Carter the Driver. I forgot the name of it. That's a fairly new one, but it has grown so fast. We're at like almost 16,000 right now, I think, on there. I want to keep on growing that with Forza, and maybe expand to GTA content, maybe BeamNG on there as well. We'll look into that. This channel right now, Carter IRL, I don't really know what I want to do on here. Honestly, I just made this channel for content I don't feel like fits any of my other channels, but it's just stuff I want to make. Like, I wanted to make this video, but I didn't have a channel to post it on, so that's the plan for this channel. And then my vlogs, I just post car-related vlogs on there, so yeah, that's kind of the plan with those channels. I don't have any plans for new channels at the moment, but that could change within a day. Sometimes I just like get ideas and go crazy with them, so we just have to see. But there you have it. Those are my most frequently asked questions as a YouTuber. Hopefully I answered them. If I missed any, I apologize. I tried to answer as many as I could in today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe and the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Check the video on the screen here. YouTube thinks you'll like it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.